What's up, everybody? I am here doing another review on must-have parts for my Polaris Ranger XP1000. This is compared to the spring brake thingy. The reason I went with this one compared to the spring brake thingy is it's adjustable, and as your pads wear down, pedal might go down a little bit, and I like that I can get it as tight as I want it to. I think this is called the Scorpion. I bought this probably a little over a year ago, and I put it on and could never get it adjusted, and I just let it be. We only rode the machine around town. Now we have a membership to an ATV park about 5 hours from us, so this is a little necessary. So I took it off, adjusted, I took the jam nut off. I took the whole thing off, loosened the jam nut, and attempted to adjust this thing, but the bolt ran all the way in. It was pushing in there. Definitely cannot see that. But so I took it to work with me and shortened the bolt on my lunch break. Shortened it up probably, I don't know, about 3/4 of an inch, and ran it in. I think it is going to be pretty close where it's at. With it ran all the way in, I was able to get it to latch, but it was still a little soft. I put it in gear, drove it. It didn't take much to move it at all. Pretty much all this does is you push down your brake pedal, you slide this yellow piece over with your foot. It catches the brake pedal in here, just like the spring brake thing that everyone says they like. I don't necessarily care for the idea that I can't adjust it. Plus, if you can get it, your pedal past this point here, and I think you could easily just put your foot sideways on the pedal, push down, and move it out of the way. And I think somebody could potentially steal your machine, even though it has a padlock slot on it. Unless it moves, or unless that padlock slot moves around the actual pedal, I don't necessarily believe that, you know, it's going to prevent someone from stealing it. I think you could just put your foot on the pedal, push down and over, and I think that'll give you enough, at least get the pedal out to where you can put it neutral and roll it away. I don't know why they didn't put emergency brakes on these machines, much as we spend on them, but they didn't, so this is what we resort to. I think this is called a Scorpion pedal mechanism deal. I'll definitely look that up and see if I can get a link or at least the correct name. Let's go install this thing. It's a little rainy today, so I'm in my very tiny garage, but we'll get it installed. I already got the nuts removed on the assembly in there to make it a little easier, but let's go check it out. So, real simple to install. And those nuts right there, this one and this one, need to be removed. And I'll see if I can't do this one-handed, or I will just set you guys up right here. Hopefully you can still see while I set it up on here and get the nuts started. Alright, they're both on there, both nuts. Top one's a little tricky to get on. Bottom one has a plate right in the way. Tools required for this: I have a long extension 13 shallow for the top, and the bottom one, because of the plate, you gotta have a wrench, 13mm wrench. Tools required for this part here: 9/16. It's got a 9/16 nut on the other side to keep this from wobbling, and there's also a 9/16 jam nut up in there. It was a little difficult getting it adjusted. This bolt and the nut was tight, so this head moves freely, and I just held my finger back there. I put a little anti-seize on the threads. I put my finger back there on the jam nut and ran the bolt in and out as needed, so I got it about where I wanted it. And I just used my finger, and I don't know if you guys can see, I used my finger and went in the jam nut and ran it up as close as I can, and I tightened the bolt up right here, and that tightened the jam nut up. There's not a lot of room back in there. My light's going dead. There's not a lot of room in there. I had to go find a cheap short 9/16 wrench. My name brand stuff was too long, so I got the jam nut as close as I can up against the spring housing, I guess, hasp thing, tighten it up, and then I just tightened my jam nut up. So that was a little bit of a pain, a little extra step from the spring brake thingy, but it wasn't bad. Got it on. It's on. So the theory is here, push down, and I'm gonna have to adjust that big time, push down, and then slide this over. Just like so. This head is a little loose because I got it all loose right now, so I can adjust it. But yeah, just push down real hard. Use your foot to push over on this. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, I'm gonna have to adjust it. But that's okay, that's the point of adjustments. I believe I got it set where I like it. I got it set really tight. I don't want to have any issues if I'm got to stop on a hill or something to help a friend, or set and wait and let them get down the hill. Pretty much push down, move it over, and it's set. Just like that. You know, it's a lot of pressure getting it all the way down, but it's where I want it. If it's too tight, I could always, you know, adjust it out. One thing I am curious on is with the spring brake thing, it doesn't have adjustments, I don't know how tight it is, but wonder if you could push down and over with the padlock on it, and if you can get it to swing outward. There's play in the pedal there, but that might be something might be something you guys be interested in checking out. I did find the link on this. It's called Scorpion brake. I don't remember where I ordered it. I ordered it a long time ago, but there she is. It finally works. It's not really in the way. I don't feel like if I had my boots on, if it would kick it. It's hidden, but tell me what you guys think of it. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Questions, more than happy to answer them.